Estate Roundup, your exclusive peek into Bay Area real estate and what you need to know to ace this space. Brought to you by nagarajhomes.com and its founder, Nagaraj Annaiah, your trusted Bay Area tech realtor. So, as I get talking to Nagaraj, you're most welcome to join in the conversation with your thoughts and questions on the Bay Area real estate market today. Have you been having this challenging time getting your foot into the door of your dream home? Or perhaps you've been hesitating taking that first step, or wondering if now's a good time to sell your home, whether to upgrade or to downsize. Well, whatever is on your mind real estate wise, we'd love to hear from you. And Nagraj is here to talk you through it all and handhold you through it all. Studio lines are now open on Bolly 92.3 FM. Give us a call right now. It's 408-912-5038. That number 408-912-5038. And we're looking forward to talking to you. So keep those calls coming in. And with that, let me welcome Nagraj. Happy Sunday, Nagraj.
Hello, Vijay, Lakshmi. Hello, Bay Area. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys enjoying the weather out there. It's
Yeah.
raining. It's raining. If you're driving around, do
Yes.
give us a call. Any question on the real estate, we are welcome. You're welcome to do it. Vijay,
Yeah.
Lakshmi, we're thinking about one question, right? Like, if you're,
Yes. So we want to ask our listeners one question is that what do you look for in your ideal home or in a dream home? Say you were looking, to buy a home, what would be top on your bucket list? Would it be a dream kitchen? Would it be an awesome backyard? Or would it be a spa-like bathroom? Or would it be something else? So we'd love to know. Give us a call right now, 408-912-5038. Looking to see what is the ideal thing that you would be looking for and anything else. So make sure you call us 408-912-5038, right, Nagraj?
yeah, let's repeat the question. If you
Yeah.
plan to
So
buy,
if you're planning on buying a home, what is the first thing that you would look for? Would it be sort of a dream kitchen with
yeah,
all the gadgets, all the fixins, all the things out there, appliances, looking cool, or backyard, or like a bathroom that is up to scale, spa-like
yeah.
bathroom,
Yeah,
right?
I think our answers we can say at the end of the show.
Yeah.
We'll ask the let the listeners call in now, right?
Yes.
And meanwhile, any
So
questions? Go ahead.
yeah, any questions other than that as well? Like we always say, your questions are most welcome, and each question you ask really helps the community at large. So we'd encourage you to ask that question, not hesitate. The show is for you to really clear any doubts that you have in your mind real estate wise. And of course, a great starting point, Nagraj, this week has been good for folks who are looking to refinance an existing mortgage, or for home buyers. Better days are in store with interest rates going down and
True.
dropping. Interest rates that hovered at around 8% are now dropping. So, a lot of optimism in the air among people, among realtors, among lenders. What are your thoughts?
I think that headlines itself is wrong, Vijay Lakshmi.
Uh-huh.
They don't know when they put in headlines, they always put in headlines as a 30-year fixed headlines. Okay,
Yeah.
it's never the rates with the 8%. All the arm rates were always been a 6.75. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Now it's a good news for the buyers out there is 6.375. We have seen a drop in the rate. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of headlines scares you, but unless you go and check out what is inside or talk to the expert out there,
Yeah.
never come to know what is the rates around. You
Right.
always be thinking 8% ho gaye bhaiya, I can't buy anything.
Yeah. That is
But
scares you off, like even before you can
I
even.
closed a lot of stuffs like for 2 months back also was for 6.75, right?
Mm.
But abhi to like 6.375 chal raha hai, right?
Mm.
6.375. But if you have bought a house for a 6.75, go check with the lender because the refinance rates are 6.6 abhi hai.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a
Okay.
good time for the refinance. People who are logged in for the higher interest, and if you are already in a contract for the higher interest,
Yeah.
check with the lender because the lenders should be able to reduce it to a quarter percent,
Mm-hmm.
up to a quarter percent. And
Yeah.
it depends on when you went into a contract and depend on what is the rate you have logged in. Talk to the lender, see if the rates can be dropped. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
abhi 10% ke liye it is going around 6.375 hai, like or like if you're doing a 20% down also, you might be able to get it at lesser rates. Do
Mm-hmm.
watch out for, and don't check all these headlines. Talk to the experts, the mortgage experts. Myself being in a mortgage and
Yes.
estate expert should be able to guide you in the process.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So Nagaraj is not only a realtor, of course, a realtor par excellence, but also a mortgage broker
Consultants.
as well,
Yeah.
consultant as well. So he can explain you that side of the situation and to go into it fully equipped, show you all the options available. And of course, the first step to do that is to log on to nagarajhomes.com. That's Nagaraj homes.com. And of course, the other first step to do is to reach out to us right now with your questions. 408-912-5038. 408-912-5038. Studio lines are open. And
And we
we're
have a
also asking,
question
yeah,
also on the floor.
right.
If you're planning to buy a dream house, what would you look for, right? Are you looking for an ideal kitchen, or the backyard, amazing backyard? And the third thing is like, what is the third question we have?
The spa like bathroom.
Spa like bathroom.
Yeah.
What do you look for when you're planning to
Or
buy
maybe
a house?
something else
Or
altogether.
something else also,
Yeah. Yeah.
or remodeling? Correct.
Correct.
So yeah, any
What?
we have
Oh,
one
we
caller.
have a caller. Okay, let's see what they'd like to share with us. Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name and what would you like to share with us?
Hi, my name is Venugopal. So I'm from Santa Clara. I do keep listening Nagaraj Annaiah's shows where they're very sound, like much information provided by him. Thanks for him, first of all. And so I have a question regarding my home. So I'm in a contract right now. Uh,
Okay.
what I would like to think, like, so the rate of interest when I was in the contract was 6.75.
Mhm.
So is it a better option to go with temporary buy down because the rates are going down? Like within a couple of 2 years or 3 years, I can refinance little bit. Like if it comes to 5%. So is it a good option to go with temporary buy down, or it's good option to go with 30 years fixed? I just need one solution from Nagaraj.
Yeah. Hello, Venugopal. Congratulations for being in a contract. See, as I was telling you in the initial start of the show, right? Rates have come down right now. Okay, rates are right now, it's going on 6.375. Depending on when you went to the contract, when you went into the contract, right? You can go back to the lender, ask them if the rates have been dropped in their side also, ask them to bring down the rate.
Mm.
They allow you to bring
Okay,
down.
yeah, sorry to interrupt you. So, I mean, I have not yet rocked my rate, so I'm just need your suggestion. Like
Mhm.
here, he was offering like around 6.5. I was expecting anything like less than 6. So, is it a good option to bargain now, or because I was waiting for do we need to wait till end of January because my closing date is not yet confirmed. So, is it a better option to lock now or wait till further?
See, what you can do is whatever the current rate is available with one lender, just go ahead, and again depends on you're doing a 20% down or a 10% down. Okay. Right now the rates with the, and depends on a condo or a single family home also. Okay. Rates for a 10% down right now, the rates are like 6.375. I still feel need to understand for 6.5 and what scenario they have given to you. Okay. Maybe if you have more time, you can shop around, call for a few more lenders and see if you can get a better rate, 6.375. And if you can lock it for a 6.3, so let's assume you have locked it for a 6.375. The rates are valid, locking rates are valid for 90 days. Depends again on the lender's lender. We lost Venugopal are still there. I think we
Okay.
lost him.
Looks like we
But
lost him.
yeah, I think we lost him. But I
Yeah.
think what we can, you can lock it for a 6.375, whatever is the current rates. And later, for example, since he has another 45 days or something, what he can do is like basically, if other lenders can, if the rates further drops, you can ask the same lender to lock it to the lower rate. Okay, they allow you to one time to go lock for the lower rate. If it
Mm-hmm.
is taking more time to closing, you can always shop for the other lender. It doesn't mean a commitment to the one lender. Okay,
Yeah.
the only one thing you might lose is the appraisal fees. Okay, that is the only fees needs to be paid to the lender. Lender will, no lender would be taking any extra money. They should not be paying any extra money, including the credit processing fees. Okay, so only the fees you will be paying before closing is the appraisal fees. If you change the lender, only thing you might lose is the appraisal fees. If some rates drop, it might be better, you can change it also. But if rates goes up, right, you will be in a trouble. So it's better to lock the rates whatever is available now.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is the best scenario for you, Venugopal. Do you, if you have
So
any?
yeah, Venugopal, thank you for calling, and that was a great question, and hope you got some great insights out of it. If you're still confused, you can always reach out to Nagaraj. His number is 408-805-4653, 408-805-4653, or nagarajhomes.com. But right here, right now, folks, if you are listening to us, you're listening to Real Estate Roundup, where we track Bay Area real estate, where Nagaraj Annaiah, equips you with all you need to know to get ahead of the real estate market today. And you know how difficult that is with all of the ups and downs in the market. You could be facing high competition, you could be facing multiple offers, but Nagaraj is there to really handhold you through it, does his research, determines the best offer, and you can really get land your hands on your dream home quite easily. So if you have questions for us, give us a call, 408-912-5038, to talk to Nagraj. And we also had a question on the
Question on the
floor
floor. If
for
you,
you, is that what, if you're looking at your dream home, buying a dream home, what would be top of mind for you in terms of the list, your bucket list? Would it be a state of the art kitchen? Would it be an amazing backyard? Or would it be, the bathroom being also state of the art? What do you consider top
and
of
fourth
on?
can be anything others what you consider.
Yes, or anything else. So we'd love to know. So give us a call on that same number. That's 408-912-5038. 408-912-5038. Yes, Nagraj.
I think
So we
that
are
is where,
talking.
I think, see, like
Yeah.
Venugopal, right? There's a lot of clients goes to this scenario. That is when a realtor having a bit of a mortgage knowledge, or when he's in a consultant out there, right? They
Yeah.
guide you on the each step of the process. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody had a little bit knowledge, or if they had known about this process, they could have explained him.
Yeah. And
It
this is so
makes,
critical to know this, like what you
because
really explained.
if it delays the process of locking,
Hmm.
if the rate goes down, it's a good for him.
Hmm.
If the rate goes up, what you do again?
Yeah.
2 weeks back itself, we had a scenario where the rates went up again back to the normal 6.75, and this week it's down again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, and there is a lot of, when the buyers out there, right, one of the most asked question is like when they have the RSUs, right? So should I sell the complete RSUs to buy the house, for example, to make it 20% down?
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing they forget always is like when they sell the RSUs, the amount of taxes needs to be paid. I think we have a callers, two callers, let them take it, Vijay.
Yes. Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name, please.
Hi, this is Santosh here.
Hi, Santosh. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, I have a question to Mr. Nagaraj.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, casually looking for a single-family home. I have a starter home. I'm trying to, I'm wondering whether there is a way that I can use my equity in my current home as a down payment for the future home. I do not want to sell my current home, but I'm looking to acquire a new home, a single family home for myself. So I would appreciate some insight, and I will listen over the radio.
Great question. Thank
Hello,
you for that,
Santosh. Thanks
Santosh.
for calling. It's a great question, Santosh. As you are going through, a lot of buyers goes through the same thing. They always wants to upgrade their home. So one thing what you can do always is, for buying a second house, there are two or three ways we can go for. First way is like basically use the HELOC from the current home, use as the down payment for the second home. Okay, the first home you should be showing as a rental property also. You should consider how much would be the rental income for the first property. Based on that, you can qualify for the second home purchase. Okay, so reason you need to be showing the rental income for the first property is because your debt to income ratio will be hurt when you're considering the payment for the first house also. If you are already paid off, then it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not paid off, then better to show it as a rental property. In that rental property, you should be considering as a rental income also. How much you get it, because but more you get is better, because positive calculations is always better towards your mortgage calculations. Okay. The second thing is, once you have, if you already have the down payment saved for your second house, right? No need to borrow the ELOC from the current home also, because you need to be considering payments for the HELOC, what you purchase in also, what you buy it also, right? That is why if you already have the down payment saved, like or a 10% or a 20% down payment, you can use that one towards your second house. No need to borrow that also. What is in your case, Santosh? Like, you want to use the complete down payment from the first house, or what is your scenario looks for?
I'm looking for a partial, payment from the first house, and
Mm-hmm.
I have a partial in the savings.
Okay, okay. So I think if you already have some savings thing, we can discuss that personal things later. After the show, you can give me a call. But considering you have some partial towards, like even if you have a 5% down payment, right? We can use that one as your down payment for your second house. So no need to be borrowing in your first house. Okay, so once you are doing this scenario, one is the rental income, the second is the down payment one, and the third thing is the rental income should match to your current mortgage payments for your first house. So that will be a positive payments towards your second house borrowing it.
Yeah. Hope that
Does it-
answers your question, Santosh.
Do you have any
And
follow-up question on that, Santosh?
okay, looks like we lost Santosh. So hope that answers your question. But if not, and if you want to discuss it further, you can call Nagaraj offline 408-805-4653, 408-805-4653, or just log on to nagarajhomes.com. And while we are here on air, we still have a few moments. Get your question in 408-912-5038, 408-912-5038.
And we have a question on the floor.
Yes, that question still we haven't heard from. So, folks, we'd like to know what you're looking for as your ideal must-have when you're looking for a dream home. Is it a state-of-the-art kitchen? Is it a state-of-the-art bathroom? Or is it a backyard? Or is it anything else? Something else it could be also. So, we're looking for your thoughts on that as well. So pick up the phone, give us a call right now, and any aspect of real estate as well. So Nagaraj,
I think I see there were two valid questions what we got. Santosh scenario, because always the scenario, always our requirements change. That's what I keep repeating. It is not immediate to buy the house, but when you're understanding the requirements, a lot of people wants to get into an investment mode.
yeah,
For me, the investment would be the first house what I'm staying in. That you
okay,
can start as an investment property, because you can always think about an upgrading you to your next house,
hmm,
right? Then your first house become. I really hats off to the Santosh the way he thinks, right? That's how we need to be thinking in when you convert into, when you're planning to buy an investment property.
yeah,
Okay, the investment property, always your first house can convert as an investment property. Then you move to a second house where that becomes your primary residence.
oh, okay,
वो तो simple math है, like उसमें करने के लिए, like what is,
hmm,
like basically if the first house is like, as I told you, rental income,
hmm,
the second is a down payment, the
hmm,
third thing is a reserves. Okay,
hmm,
the reserves part again depends on the lender to lender, how much close connect, because how much lenders, right, that becomes easier, because some lenders make a zero reserves. Okay, so that may, because you already have a good asset part in the first house, right, that also can be considered as a reserves for you,
yeah, correct. Mm-hmm.
right? So if you understand this math when you're buying a house, or somebody educate you on this math, it becomes easier.
Yeah, and you need that expert on it really. It's quite a complex, overwhelming
Yeah,
subject. So
especially second house is
yeah,
buying is a, when you don't understand this, it becomes too tough.
mm-hmm,
Recently, one of my client wanted to buy a house in Evergreen. Okay,
mm-hmm,
he was going through a scenario: should I upgrade, because he wanted 1,000 square footage more. He was going through a scenario: Nagaraj, should I do the remodel or
mm,
add the extra square footage, or I need to buy some additional 2,200 square footage in Evergreen?
okay,
Right? It's
mm,
2,200 square footage house in Evergreen.
yeah,
So first is like, the budget point, right? The next one is because of the higher interest rates right now, anything you borrow might be the higher monthly payments.
Payments.
But
Yeah.
you are not considering in the future's perspective. Currently, it might be a higher payment, but if you're able to get the second house, when the rates drop, people were locked in for a 6.75, now they can basically lock lower
Refinance.
rates right now
Huh.
because of the refinance, because
Yeah.
refinance cost us zero. Typically, it's zero. Again, depends on the scenario to scenario. We need to understand the scenario. Okay. But typically, it's looking at as a zero. Anytime you can refinance it. So my client was able to buy it in Evergreen. He bought a good thing about him. He bought the second house behind the current street where he's staying in. Okay.
Oh.
So
Okay.
basically, he converted the first house as a rental property, and he bought a bigger house where he can basically stay there. No need to go through all the hassle of remodeling, because remodeling takes, right?
It
It's a
does.
If you want to do a remodeling now, it's a better thing also to do, because he can go and stay in the second house and he can still do the remodeling of
But
the
what about the property taxes? He has to pay the new property tax, right?
Yeah, once you remodel, a lot of people forget. When you
Yeah.
add the extra square footage, I
Yeah.
think I was talking to you also, like recently you did a remodeling and
Yes.
you went to a city and trying to understand why did you increase my property taxes?
Correct.
Because they assess the square footage
Yeah.
to the current
Yeah.
square footage right now, and you're paying for that. I think we have
Correct.
2 minutes, Vijay Lakshmi. Let's answer the question what we asked for.
Yeah.
I think for me, if you ask me what is the best thing you will look for, is like the neighborhood, right? Always is the location is what I look for. Other things, whatever we are looking in, kitchen, bathroom,
Huh.
और द बैकयार्ड पैसा है तो कभी भी हम अपग्रेड कर सकता है.
Huh.
आप लोकेशन कोई लोकेशन ले लिया, देन
Huh.
यू आर इन yesterday I was talking to one client, like मुझे रेलवे ट्रैक के बिहाइंड लेना है because वो you can basically I can reduce the price. मैंने
Huh.
उसको बोला like you buy now, परवाह नहीं, but
Yeah.
later when you want to sell you will be basically selling it for the lower price because
Oh,
location
okay.
मुझको change नहीं कर सकता है.
So you cannot hide from that fact. Location, location, location.
Location is the thing you
This.
need to look for,
Huh,
right?
huh, huh.
Because the same kind of homes are available in the other East Coast also. But still, why are we paying more money here?
Yeah, yeah. Wow, that is a good thought to leave folks with, and
Yeah.
amazing. And of course, we're looking forward to more continued conversations, Nagraj, with food for thought and
Yeah.
to get us going in the real estate market. So appreciate for everything that you're doing for the community. And folks,
Next
nagrajhomes.com,
week,
you want to go.
we need to discuss about the 2023 high points for sure, Vijay Lakshmi.
Yes.
Let's go in detail about the high points of 2023.
Yeah.
And with the successful stories also, if possible.
Can't
Okay.
wait. Right.
And listeners, we do a live on every 12:30 to 12:55 on Sundays. Do give us a call, or after the show also you can give us a call.
At 408-805-4653. 408-805
Need to remember
4653.
is nagarajhomes.com.
Yes, yes. So reach out to him, and thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us and for all the calls as well. This is Vijay Lakshmi. Until next Sunday, namaskar.
Namaskar.
Win concert tickets